Live.
Are we sure? Live?
Yes, yes, we are live.
Okay. Hi guys. Hi. How are you all? So this is Sai Kiran from Let's Upgrade, and I've got my other favorite people, Saurabh Gupta and Prasad Sawant also here. Okay. So how are you all? So how are you guys doing? And I'm not able to read the chat. Just give me 1 minute. I will go via my mobile so that I can read your chat very nicely. So from where you guys are joining, which place, which city, what are you guys doing right now? So I've just got only 147 people watching us live right now. Hi guys. Hi. 147 only. क्या हो गया भाइयों? आज क्या नहीं पढ़ना है क्या? Okay. So how are you all? So today we are launching day one of our JavaScript program. Okay, free JavaScript program, which is in collaboration with Google Developer Group Mumbai, okay, which is GDG MAD, and then we have got one more, that is NSDC, that's Government of India, and we have also got one more big uh, this thing, that is ITM group of institutions. So these are the people who will be certifying you after you complete this program. So I am Sai Kiran, and I am here to launch this whole cohort. So from where you guys are joining, so please tell us in the chat from which all cities you guys are joining us. State, okay, I can say Sai Kumar is joining from Vishakhapatnam, and और कहाँ से join कर रहे हो? So I'm not able to understand from where all you guys are joining. So I got Chennai, I have got what hello Hindi. हिंदी हमको बहुत अच्छे से आती है. तेलुगु కూడా వచ్చు నాకు. Okay, then Tamil కొంచెం తెలియం. And I have got which other language यार? I know गुजराती आवड़े છે મને. मराठी थोडं कदाच येते. प्रसाद तेरे को मराठी तो आती है, तू बोल दे यार मराठी. प्रसाद सोच
एक
रहा
मिनट एक
अचानक
मिनट
से,
बस एक
भाई
मिनट.
क्या बोलूं अभी यहाँ पे. ठीक है. सो
नहीं नहीं.
मराठी वी नो. देन hey, I have got Shubham Soni from Raipur. Shubham Soni, Raipur is a very wonderful city. Yeah, we have got Naya Raipur is also good. Very so too much of colleges, universities there. Mumbai, we have got so many people joining from Mumbai. Mumbai से बहुत लोग हैं. And Hyderabad, wow, Hyderabad. Someone is from California joining us, and Harshu, पनवर. ओके, हाय हर्षु, हाउ आर यू? आप मुंबई में रहते हो क्या? रोल नंबर 14 अभिषेक शर्मा इज आस्किंग, आप मुंबई में रहते हैं? हम तीनों लोग जो स्क्रीन पे दिख रहे हैं, तीनों तिगड़े लोग, सो वी ऑल स्टे इन मुंबई, नवी मुंबई, बेसिकली नवी मुंबई, वाशी, खारगर, हमारा एयरपोर्ट के साइड में, पनवेल के साइड में उल्वे. सो दिस इज वेयर आई मीन होल लेट्स अपग्रेड टीम, सारा पूरा लेट्स अपग्रेड टीम यही रहता है. And that's the thing. I have got someone from Trivandrum, and we have got someone from Lucknow also. Lucknow बहुत अच्छी जगह. And Philippines. Hey, I have someone is joining from Philippines. Tamil Pasanga sir. Fully Tamil. Peswa Mate. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, if I'm talking it right or wrong. Okay, so it's not allowed here that Prasad Sawant sir will kill us if we will talk fully in Tamil or Telugu. Okay, so Bihar, Thane, Madurai. Oh wow, Madurai, so many Madurai people. And live chat, if I go here, Panvel, Maharashtra and Latur. Okay, guys, so that's what is our whole introduction part. So I'm Sai Kiran, I've got Prasad Sawant, I've got Saurabh Gupta, who is going to teach you all. So all the 300 students who are live with us, we welcome you on board with Let's Upgrade's Essential program. This Essential program is for you guys, which is going to be a 5-day program. In this 5 days of program, you will not only be learning the basics, you will go till the intermediate level. Okay, your professor here is going to be Saurabh Gupta. So see this Saurabh Gupta sir now in the highlight section. He's Saurabh Gupta. Hi sir, how are you? Are
Hi,
you on
sir.
mute?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm really good. How are you?
Arey, thank you. Thanks a lot. I mean, for joining in and for agreeing to teach our these student. Okay, so for all the people who don't know Saurabh Gupta is our rock star trainer. Not only trainer, but he's our developer also. So now this person has won so many titles for India here and there. And if you all know, like now you guys be knowing that CWG Commonwealth Games are happening. The same likewise Commonwealth Games. Where people represent India and their nations. Saurabh Gupta also represented India in World Skill Olympics. Okay, and we have bagged a position there because of him. So thanks a lot, Saurabh sir, for agreeing to join us for teaching this and also being a full-time member at Let's Upgrade. I love you so much for that. And now, going back to what we say Prasad ji here. So Prasad ji, what is that you want to mention to our students who are here today to learn live? So just a little bit introduction of Prasad. He's the owner of Let's Upgrade in terms of like all the, he's our Seth ji here. Now Prasad sir, please tell us something, please give us some knowledge.
Okay, so first of all, guys, warm welcome to all of you, and thank you for actually joining and turning up live. So, just one request before we start, right? So, I see the counter is somewhere around 314, right? It's my request if we can just reach somewhere around 800 or something by the end of today's class. जितने दोस्त है अपने, राइट, जितने दोस्त है तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स है, बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स है, सबको मेल डालो, सबको व्हाट्सएप करो, गेट एवरीवन ऑन बोर्ड, बिकॉज in this next 5 days, right, you are going to basically learn something amazing, right? And one more thing, for us to keep on doing these things, right, and to get more and more programs and good quality next level trainers for you, small help, help us reach as many as people as you can. So all you can do is just share, like, and subscribe, right? So this is part of the introduction part, and then I guess then we'll go on to basically the onboarding part of today's class, right? So I'll let Sai Kiran take that for you guys, right? So we have
Okay.
something in surprise for you, like a lot after a lot of complaints and requests, certificate nahi mil raha, ye nahi ho raha, wo nahi ho raha. So we have built something amazing. So it's time to reveal the surprise now, right? Over to you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you, bhai. Thank you. So that was our owner, Mr. Prasad Sawant, there speaking about what we do in our Essentials program, and we have got a surprise for you all. Okay, so today we are launching our Essentials One Link project. Okay, now what is One Link project? Okay, so till now, every one of you were supposed to put your attendance in Google form. Till now, you all were supposed to register our program if you have not on another website. Then till now, if you didn't receive your certificate, you need to literally screw the happiness of our support team. So you don't have to do these all the things. Okay, by the way, Govind, I'll come to you. Please hold on to your query, how to join full stack program. I'll tell you. But yeah, so now how to actually mark your attendance, how to mark your assignments, how to go and navigate to your WhatsApp or in Telegram groups, how to actually refer your friends. Everything is being merged in one project, and that project is known as One Link by Let's Upgrade. And I'm very happy to say that today is our first cohort of Let's Upgrade in collaboration with Google Developer Group Mumbai, that is GDG MAD, ITM Group of Institutions, and NSDC. We are launching this One Link project, and all you need to do is very simple. If you have not registered yet on Let's Upgrade's platform, all you need to do is this. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Here is my screen. I hope that you guys can see my screen. In the YouTube, you are able to see these. You're able. You might have. You may be able to see this one in the description. In the description part of YouTube, all you have to do is go to this one particular link. Okay, if you come to this particular link, okay, you will see this particular class is happening live right now. Okay, this is our day one part. Click here on the attendance. Okay, you can mark your attendance here itself. You can actually mark your attendance here itself. Give the kind of NPS, how much will you recommend today's session to your friends and all. Are you interested for our 6 months long full stack program, yes or a no? And what can be improved further? Okay, maybe topics or something, and submit your attendance. That's it. This will mark your attendance. And if you refresh, you will see the progress of your program has increased. See your progress. Now if you want to generate a certificate, you need to wait till the program is ended. Okay, as soon as the program is done, and if you have 50% progress in your progress bar, okay, you will automatically generate your certificate using this button. You can automatically generate your certificate using this button. All you have to go and do is click on this one particular link that is in your description. Okay, in your description, please go and like also, and please go and subscribe also if you have not done, and just click on this one link. And using this one link, you will see this particular program is open. If you have not registered for this program, you can automatically register for this program. That's how easy it is. Now you can join our Telegram by clicking this one particular button, okay, where we will keep you updated on all the things. And you can join our WhatsApp groups here. You can click on this. You can join any one of your WhatsApp group. Okay, and you can generate certificate. For the generating certificate, only two criteria: attendance marking and assignment submission. That's it. Upon reaching 50% progress and post program completion, the program live is completed and you have achieved 50% progress, you will be able to download your certificate. Okay, for downloading your certificate, you will be requiring 50 LU coins. So how to get 50 LU coins? Click on this thing. You will be able to get this whole referral unique referral links of your thing. अगर आपको 50 LU coin जमा करना है ना, if you have to generate 50 LU coins, all you need to do is share this particular message with your friends in various WhatsApp groups. Okay, go to various WhatsApp groups, click on this, you will be able to copy. Or else, like, you can do the share button also. If you do the share button, you will be getting WhatsApp and all on your mobile phone. Okay, आपके mobile phone पे, if I have to show you the same thing here on my mobile phone. Okay, so this is there. Okay, this particular part is getting loaded. As soon as this is loaded, see, you can see all these things. And if you have to click on refer and earn, and if you have to share, you can share to your all contacts, everyone here on your WhatsApp also. Okay, so this part is easily possible, you can do that. Okay, so just make sure that you are sharing these link and you're earning coins. Okay, it's very easy, and this will actually help us also to go ahead and get more and more students in our program. These are our other upcoming free programs happening, and also the full stack programs which we have. So you can enroll into our other free programs here itself. Okay, you can check out, and you can enroll to our, if you want to be a full stack developer or a data scientist at a cost of 100 rupees per day, if you want to do that, then here is the particular thing. Just click here and it will directly take you to our WhatsApp message, and you can talk to our agent, and you can talk to me. Basically, I am there on WhatsApp, and I will be answering all your questions. That's how easy it is if you want to join our this program. This program is happening in collaboration with Google Developer Groups, LetsUpgrade, NSDC, ITM Group of Institution. These are the three people who will be giving you a certificate. You after the program live is completed, after 5 days are completed, 12th August, if you have 50% progress, you just have to go and hit this generate certificate, and you can generate your certificate. So all you need to do is click on this one link, register on LetsUpgrade, enroll in the program, mark your attendance. Attendance marking is very easy. Attendance is being marked with this button, or else you can actually go to here also, and you can see the video which is right now playing on attendance our YouTube. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's how easy it is to be on LetsUpgrade. This is one link project. I'm super proud of my whole tech team who have done it, and like, I hope that you guys will like this whole project, which is very easy to remember, easy to generate certificate. There is no complication henceforth going forward. Okay, I hope that you are happy with this. So please tell me in the chat if you are okay with this, yes or a no. Yes or a no, please tell me yes or a no. Are you guys able to mark your attendance, registration, everything with one link? That link is in your description. Okay, or also scrolling in the video stuff also. Okay, so sir, when will LU coins to redeem swags? Okay, so to redeem swags and other stuff, right? We guys are working on it. Like, just like how we have launched one link for you guys, we will be launching LU coin swag store also very soon. There you can redeem your LU coins for t-shirts, bottles, mug, cups. And I'm not having all the swag with me, but yes, we have got a cool swags happening. So just go ahead and make sure that you guys are enrolling with the help of this particular one link. Okay, so that's it guys, all the best for your certification. What you guys will be doing on Let's Upgrade, it's super easy for you, and we guys have made it so easy for you guys to like literally go ahead and get your certificate on your resume. You will be very proudly saying that, hey, I have Let's Upgrades certificate along with Google Developer Group Mumbai, that is GDG Mumbai, and like NSDC, Government of India, and ITM Group of Institution. That's what you all will be a developer. Up sub developer banoge. You all will be a developer one day. Just make sure that you're completing this program. That's it, guys. I'll be keep on reminding you on your WhatsApp to mark your attendance. Also, other all suggestions you can make to us on our WhatsApp chat bots and everywhere. We actively listen from you, and we will take it from there. So now my part is done. Now over to you, Saurabh sir. Now please go ahead and take it in.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, sir.
Thank you. Prasad, have I done my job, bro?
Yes. Thank you so much,
Any
bro.
details which I have to mention?
I guess there are a few questions regarding the LU coins for the referral. So I guess we have something in store for them for attendance also, right?
Yes. So, guys, the simple thing is, not only you will be rewarded for sharing this link, you will be rewarded 70 LU coins if someone sign ups. Because यार हमको भी चाहिए ना यूजर, कहीं ना कहीं से दादा, कहीं से तो लाना पड़ेगा. कैसे लाएंगे? अपग्रेड जितने पैसे नहीं है मेरे पास, और ओनर जी दे नहीं रहे पैसे कुछ. So I don't have money, guys, and I want to get. We want to make sure this cause is being reached by many people. So the point is, until unless you don't share. Okay, so until unless you don't share, we will not be able to run this company. If you want us to run this community slash company, you have to share people about your referral links. That is the only way we can grow, or else we can't grow, because I don't have budgets, or I don't have funding like Upgrade and Great Learning and various other coding ninjas and all. We are very small tiny people. We only have one thing with us, that is you guys, and you are the only people who can help us. So please help us. Okay, so thanks a lot every one of you for joining in this cohort, and over to the Saurabh Gupta, our rock star. And thank you sir, thank you for saying yes to teach. I hope आपको one link project अच्छा लगा होगा, and आपके referral code से जो भी admission आएंगे full stack के अंदर, we will be literally very happy to have all the students, and we'll make sure they are learning, they're getting mentored by you with the help of your referral link people who are joining. We will make sure they are being mentored by you. Okay, so
Sure.
guys, Saurabh Gupta sir will be sharing his code. Using his code, you can get 10% discount on the full stack program. The full stack program is super affordable programs where more than 1,000 people are already studying. So just go ahead, join that, and we are there to help you become developers very soon. Okay, bye bye, over and out. My job is done as per Prasad Sawant. So bye bye, I'm leaving now. Bye guys.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Yep. Can you make it full screen as well? Thank you so much. Okay, then. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Naveen, Omkar, Nidhi, the bomb bloke, everyone playing games. Everyone, good evening, everyone. I missed a lot of chats, but I read everything. So, good evening, everyone, once again. And I can see a lot of familiar names. So, I'm really happy to see all of you again. And to all the new people, good evening again, guys. I hope I'm completely audible and visible. Okay. That's really great. That's really great. So, good evening once again, everyone. Good evening and welcome to day one of this JavaScript Essentials. Now, first of all, I can see a lot of people asking, "Hi, sir, is this Essentials going to be same as the Essential that I took 1 week ago?" So, yes, it's kind of going to be similar because it's also for the new beginner JavaScript people. But I have actually included few new things in this. So, I'm going to be teaching array functions. I'm also going to be teaching math functions. Okay. And we are definitely going to create a different project. Definitely. As we always do, right? We always create a different project. Almost always we create a different project in every essential. So, yep, the project is different. And there are a few new things included. Like I'm also going to be teaching array functions. I'm also going to be teaching math functions. And based on that, If I'm saying I'm teaching those things, that means we are also going to make a project based on that. So don't worry, the project poll will be again out by tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be giving you project poll, and you can again select which project do you want me to build, and I'll build that for you. But yes, guys, quite a lot of things will be similar, like the starting point when we learn what exactly is JavaScript, right? And how it like starts, how it works, how to create the environment for it, right? What exactly it is, all of that. But one more thing, next week I'm also going to be having a React Essential. So for all the people who have learned HTML, CSS with me, for all the people who have learned JavaScript with me, you can come to me. You can come there and also join the React Essentials, where we'll be directly learning how to use the React framework to build front end as well. Okay, so I'll be also seeing you that time in that lecture as well. But for today, let's start with JavaScript, everyone. Again, once again, but as I said, there will be few new things. But yeah, starting will be again same in 5 day total complete course. No, it's see, first of all, Ganesh, it's not a total complete course. We cannot finish the complete JavaScript in 5 days. Definitely, we cannot do that. But yes, you'll get all the basics to kickstart with JavaScript. All the basics that you need to start learning JavaScript. Okay. So everyone, are we excited for today's session? Are we excited for this JavaScript essential? And I can see a lot of new people here, and I can see a lot of people coming from HTML and CSS. So that's amazing. And one more thing I would like to tell you that first of all, there is no prerequisite for this course. That means you don't have to know anything. But again, if you know a little bit of programming from anywhere, that's amazing. And if you know a little bit of HTML and CSS, that is again very, very helpful. So I would like to tell all the people that again, after today's session, just go and learn some HTML and CSS from my previous video. Just watch them for like 1 hour, 2 hours, and you'll understand all of them. Okay, all of the HTML and CSS. Because in the project that we'll make at the end of this essential, we're also going to be using HTML and CSS. To all the people who don't know HTML and CSS at all, or who want to learn more about HTML and CSS, just in the last week, I took a HTML and CSS essential. So please go ahead and attend that after today's session. Okay, and yes, I'm also going to be we are just planning to have an advanced JS session as well in some time, so don't worry about that. Okay, so guys, let's go and let's start with our JavaScript essentials. Okay, everyone, so yeah, let's start. So first of all, let's talk about what exactly is JavaScript. So guys, everyone new here, would you like to tell me what exactly is JavaScript according to you? I would like to hear, what do you know about JavaScript? Don't worry, I'll also start explaining just after that. But you guys tell me, what according to you is JavaScript? Everyone, come on, quickly. What according to you is JavaScript? Then I'll mention here, and then I'll start explaining everything. So come on, guys. I'm waiting for the answers. What according to you guys is JavaScript, or where it is used, or why it is there? What the actual thing is JavaScript? What exactly is JavaScript? Let me see. Is it similar to Java? If you talk about programming, yes, but not exactly. Java does way different things than JavaScript, and JavaScript also does a lot of different things. So they are not same, but they are both languages, programming languages. Okay, let me see all the answers. Browser based programming language, correct, you can say that. Validation scripting, correct, we can do that. Scripting language which gives logic to website, good answer. JS operates the website, again fine. JS is a god language, again can't deny that, it's a god language. JavaScript is high level object oriented and secure programming language. Okay, kind of, we can say that. Client side programming language as well, yes, correct. Document manipulation model, okay, correct. JavaScript is the brain of the website. Yes, action, behavior, every clickable thing in website needs JavaScript to give functioning to website. Yes, okay. So all of you are actually kind of correct. There is no wrong answer in the chat. Okay, and for all the people who think Java and JavaScript are same, no. Just because their names are a little same, they are not same at all. Okay, Java is a different language, but yeah, they do few things that are similar, but they are not the same, guys. JavaScript is a different language. Java is a different language. Okay. So guys, let's go and let's talk about what exactly JavaScript is, where, how, like why it was invented, where is it used, what are the features of it, and then we'll directly dive into coding. JavaScript is not easy. That is not a correct answer. JavaScript is easy. We'll make sure that happens in the next 5 days. So yes, it is easy. Don't worry. So guys, let's go. So what is JavaScript? JavaScript is nothing but a programming language. Now, when I say something is a programming language, that means it has all the basic constructs of programming, right? When I say something is a programming language, that means it can perform logic operations and calculations like C, C++, Java, C Sharp. They are also all programming languages. So JS is also just a programming language. That basically means it can perform logic operations and calculations and data things, right? We can just say that. If something is a programming language, these are the basic things they can perform: logic operations, calculations, and data management and data operations. We can think of this. We can think of it like this. But let's talk more about it. So, as I said, JavaScript is a programming language. That means it has all the features of a basic programming language, like it has got concepts of variables, it has got concepts of conditions, it has got concepts of loops, arrays, functions, all of it, like C, C++, Java. So now there might be a question: if JavaScript is just a programming language or is just another programming language, and it is also going to perform logic operations and calculations, and it has all the things like a normal programming language like variables, conditions, loops, arrays, functions, so what makes it different? So it's similar to Java, it's similar to C, it's similar to C++. Then why should I use JavaScript if I have all those languages? So let's go a little detail and let's try to understand what exactly JavaScript is. So guys, first point is JavaScript is a programming language. That means it has all these things. But JavaScript is also considered as a DOM manipulation language. So JavaScript is nothing but a programming language slash DOM manipulation language. Now let's try to understand what exactly is a DOM manipulation language. Guys, we are going to go step by step. So don't worry. We'll understand all the features and why it is made and everything. Don't worry. We are just going step by step. We'll understand everything about JavaScript in the next 10 minutes. So it's also a DOM manipulation language. So now you may ask, so what exactly is a DOM manipulation? I have never heard of it. So to understand that, we first have to understand what exactly is DOM. Okay, so for that, let me take a browser window for you. Okay, and let's open a Jamboard, just a place where we can draw. Okay, now see guys, let me just go here. Now we all know HTML, right? HTML is a language which helps you to create web pages, right? And HTML is made of tags. Correct, everyone? That's what HTML is. So this is how we write our normal HTML code, right? Slash HTML, and then inside HTML you have head. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong anywhere, guys. That's how we write a normal HTML code, right? Everyone. HTML is nothing but a markup language which helps you to create web pages and put content on it. That's what HTML is. Correct? So this is how a normal HTML document looks like. Perfect. Title, and inside the body now you can just go ahead and create n number of tags that create different elements for you, like you can say image, you can say a div. Correct, everyone? You may like say a p tag, different elements which creates components or elements on your site, on your web page, right? That's how a normal HTML document looks like. Now this is your normal HTML document. Now, when the browser executes your HTML to create a web page, when the browser executes your HTML to create a web page, what exactly happens? Your browser converts this HTML code into a tree. Your browser converts your HTML code into a tree. So now if I convert this code into a tree, how will it look like? You can see on top there is HTML, who is the parent of everything. Then you have head, and then you have body. Inside head you have title, inside body you have image, you have div, you have p. So let's try to create a tree for this, guys. Let's try to create a tree for this. So let's go here and let's do it. So first off we'll have your HTML, right? Then inside HTML you have head, and you also have body. Now inside head you have title, and inside body you have image, you have a div, right? And you can have n number, thousands of elements which create different things. P, your div can also have another image. It's completely fine, right? So if you create a tree structure for your HTML code, it will look something like this. Correct? This tree structure of your HTML code that the browser generates internally is what you call as DOM, document object model. That's it. That's what your document object model is. Browser actually reads this tree to create the output for you. Okay, understand that. That's what DOM is, guys. The tree structure of your HTML document is what you call as DOM. And all of this is considered as an object inside the browser. And all of this is actually placed inside an object called document. That's why this is called as a document object model. Because everything that you have created in your HTML page is converted to a tree, and that whole tree is placed inside an object called as document. And don't worry, we'll go deep in that. But for now, just understand. So this is how your tree looks like, and this is what the browser reads to create the output. So this is what you call as DOM. And now, if you go and read here again, what did I say? JS is also a DOM manipulation language. So this is DOM. And when I say DOM manipulation, that means JavaScript can manipulate this. JavaScript has the ability to manipulate this document object model. That means JavaScript can dynamically add an element into this tree, remove an element from this tree, update an element, change the styling of an element, change the content of an element, remove an image, add an image, remove text, add text, do whatever it wants. That's what JS can do dynamically on the go. That means your website is running and JS can do all these things without going ahead and changing anything in your code. JS can do all these things dynamically. And this is where JS stands out. No other language can do this. That's where JS comes on top. So DOM manipulation is only, or by far, yes, the best language for that is only JS. Because JS was actually made for this. When they made JS, okay, they gave it all the basic programming features. But you can simply get a question: if I have all the other programming languages like C, C++, why do I need JS? So the basic intention of creating JS was not to create it like a normal programming language. It was to create it as a DOM manipulation language, but which also has all the programming features. That's what JS is, guys. JS is a programming language slash DOM manipulation language. This was the intention when they created it. Now let me show you some examples what actually JS does to everyone, so that you can actually understand what this DOM manipulation means. So again, guys, my favorite site as always. I'm not obsessed again, just coming here. Now see, everyone. See that, everyone. You can see this image, right? It's here. When I click on this button, that image moved. When I again click, that thing moved. When I again clicked, that thing moved. That means something somewhere is manipulating it. It's telling it to move. Now again, when I, let's say, go on this more section, see, something happens. Something appears. That element was not there, but when I go on it, it appears. Correct? Or maybe, see again here, when I click, it slides. So these are some basic examples of what JS is. These all things are done via JS. Or let me give you some more examples. For example, I click on login and I put some wrong email address. I click on login and see, on the spot this text appeared. This text was not there. As soon as I clicked, this text appears. It was not there. It appeared. That means this text was added in the tree. This is also JavaScript. So everything dynamically happening, all the clicks and all the interactions that you do, everything is done via JS, because HTML and CSS can only create the page for you. But all the movements, all the interactions, all the clicks, double clicks, everything that you do on the site is done via JavaScript, is done via DOM manipulation, which also requires the basic programming support sometimes. So that's why JavaScript was actually created, guys. And yes, it is also considered as a scripting language. I can see someone mentioning it, so I'm just trying to mention it. It is also considered as scripting language. So first of all, guys, scripting and programming are not very different. They are kind of similar. Programming and scripting are kind of similar. It's just one difference basically is that programming languages are compiled, scripting languages are not compiled, they are interpreted. That's the difference. But at the end, they are 99.99% similar, mostly. So you can call it programming or scripting, it doesn't matter. That's it. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it programming, you can call it scripting, that doesn't matter. DOM equal to JSON? No, Naveen, no. DOM is not equal to JSON. No. Nope. Is that cleared, everyone? So now you can answer. JavaScript is nothing but a programming slash DOM manipulation language which has all the programming features. You can mention them, and it can manipulate the DOM tree dynamically, and it also gives you the power to perform events. When I say events, that means the interactions. When you click, double click, slide, all that. Is it clear, everyone? That's it. That's what JavaScript is. And when they created it, Netscape was the company, the first browser company, guys. Netscape was the company who created JavaScript. So this was the intention to create JavaScript, so that you can add functionality, dynamicness in the site, so that you can do all these things in websites, so that websites are not boring, so that you can add error checking, validations, good effects, good animations in your website. That's why JavaScript was created. This was the reason they created JavaScript. Without JavaScript, you cannot assume any good site. Without JavaScript, every site is just a static plain newspaper. Because of JavaScript, you can do all the things. Whatever you fill, whatever you click, whatever you do, everything is JavaScript. So now I hope, guys, you understood what exactly JavaScript is. And I really hope that in an interview now, if someone asks you, what is JavaScript, you can answer them. But this is only half the concept, because in 2009, something really cool happened. Something really, really cool happened. Okay, there was a very great development that happened in JavaScript in 2009. Before that, JavaScript was only this much. But in 2009, JavaScript became much more. Now, let me tell you what exactly is that as well. What actually happened in 2009? So, in 2009, a person named Randall thought that if JavaScript has all the basic programming features like variables, conditions, loops, arrays, functions, all these basic features, why can't we use it like a general purpose programming language? Because, see, guys, when it was created, the only place where JavaScript can run was the browser. When it was now, see, guys, every language to run requires a running environment. Like, for example, when you install C, you have to install C compiler so that you can execute C. When you install Java, you need to install JRE, that is Java runtime environment, so that you can compile and run Java. So for JavaScript, the running environment was only the browser. That means it always used to run inside the browser. That is why it was also considered as a client side scripting language, because it uses the memory of the client PC. That means if you load a site, if you load facebook.com, right, and Facebook has some JavaScript, so that JavaScript will use your browser and your PC's memory to execute. That is why it was also considered as a client-side scripting language, because by default, the running environment of JavaScript was browser. So now he thought in 2009 that why, if JavaScript is having all the features, why can't it become a multi-purpose programming language? Why limit it to only browser, and why limit it only to DOM manipulation? Why can't it become multi-purpose programming language like Java? So that we can also create backends with that, so that we can also create what do you say, APIs with that, so that we can also create servers with that, so that we can also perform machine learning things. He thought about this, right? So basically, in 2009, he created something called as Node.js, which is, guys, not a language, not a framework. It is simply a running environment for JavaScript. It is simply a running environment for JavaScript. So now what you can do is, nowadays, you can just go ahead and install this Node.js running environment in your PC. And then after that, you can run JavaScript anywhere in your PC. Not only in the browser, anywhere, in any folder, at any location, you can now run JavaScript. And because of this, JavaScript came outside the browser. And now you can use JavaScript like a normal programming language, a general purpose or multi-purpose programming language that can literally do anything. Data structures, machine learning, you can fly drones with it, you can perform robotics with it, you can do anything now because of Node.js. So that's where the revolution of JavaScript began. Like before that, also JS was the only thing that can do this. But now JavaScript is much more. In today's world, JavaScript is much more. It works end to end for client, for server, for front end, for browser, for everything. JS works because of Node.js. But nowadays, replacements of Node.js are also coming. There was something called as Dino that came in recent times. There is something called as Bun that has also come just now, and it's really, they say that it's really fast. But they are all nothing but just like Node.js, a running environment. But yeah, nowadays they are also coming. So guys, this is what exactly JavaScript is now. So now here's your answer about if someone asks you, what is JavaScript? Is it clear, everyone? Why it is so widely talked about? Guys, I hope now we are clear with JavaScript, right? Everyone. And yeah, let me just tell you about TypeScript. Okay, I'll tell you about when I start teaching JavaScript, when I start writing some code, then I can tell you a little about TypeScript as well. Don't worry. Is Flex similar to display inline? No, Shivani, no, not exactly similar, but few things that they do, they look similar, but Flexbox is much more, flexing is much more beautiful than display inline. Flexing has much more features. Okay, so guys, that is it. That's what JavaScript is. That's it. But for learning purposes, we are only going to be learning right now, like in this 5-day course, how to run JS inside the browser. But in some days, guys, we're also coming up with a Node.js course where I'll teach you how to run JavaScript outside the browser as well. Yes, Deepa. Yes, Deepa. JS can be used in backend. Because of Node.js, now it's possible. Because of Node.js from 2009, it's possible to use JS for backend as well. Yes, yes, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's what JavaScript is. Let's then move ahead to actually start coding with it. So right now, to start with, if you're not working for backend, you don't need Node.js. So for now, we don't need Node.js. For now, we only need one thing, that is a browser and a place to code. That's it. Now, a place to code can be your Notepad. But no, guys, we are not gonna be using Notepad because it's really, really tough to code in Notepad because there is no highlighting, no auto completion, no error checking, nothing. It doesn't even look good. It's all black and white, and we can never code in it. That's why we have something called as code editors around the world. And right now, one of the most famous code editors that is going on is VS Code. So just search for this VS Code download, okay, and just go on this first link and just download depending on your OS. If you're using Windows, if you're using Linux, if you're using Mac, depending on that, just download the version correct for you. Okay, but again, guys, you don't necessarily have to use VS Code. If you're familiar with Sublime Text, if you're familiar with Atom, if you're familiar with Notepad++, or any other code editor is fine. As far as it is code editor, I'm good with it. Okay, I'm not forcing you to use VS Code, but again, just don't use Notepad. That's all. Okay, so now in my PC for myself, I'll be downloading this Windows version, but I already have it. That's why I'll cancel the download. Okay, but once you download this, guys, it's very simple to install. I really hope that you guys know how to install a software, just like you install any game or normal software. Double click. For now, if you're a beginner, just agree to everything. Okay, you can read if you want what is happening, but it's a very, very safe code editor, trust me. Just simply perform next and install. And once you have installed it, simply search for it like this. And once you, here we go, it opens like this. Now I think I have two things open. Let me just close the first one. And here we go. It will just look like this. And right now I don't need this get started page. So this is how it will look like in the start. And don't worry, I will be teaching you how to use this properly. Okay, so guys, let's go and let's start. Let's Upgrade. Is there any paid course where is sort of certain? Yes, Vishal, I teach full stack courses in Let's Upgrade. So you can go ahead and letsupgrade.in and check out our full stack PGP web development course. Okay, so it is for everyone, guys. Let me just tell you, we have our full stack PGP web development course where we do everything from scratch to advanced, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Node.js, Vue.js, Next, everything in one course with 15 plus projects, hands-on projects like Netflix clone and Instagram clone. So basically, that's a 6 months course that you can join. Okay, and after that, you're a complete full stack developer who is ready to make anything or do anything or whatever you'd like. Okay, so you guys can check them out if you want. Okay, so guys, let's move ahead. So first of all, for coding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be creating a folder on desktop quickly. So let me just go ahead and create a new folder, and let me call it JS ESSEN Essentials. Okay, guys. Yes, yes, it is online, Jasirani. Yes. So, guys, JS Essential. I know that you cannot read the file folder name correctly, but that's fine. Trust me, it's JS Essentials. But now I am going to be opening this folder inside my VS Code so that I can access that folder easily from my VS Code. I don't have to go outside again and again. Okay. So for that, we'll just go in File and we'll perform Open Folder. Okay, and we'll just select the folder. So in our case, JS Essentials. Select the folder, and that folder is now opened in your VS Code. Now guys, understand, it's not a new folder, it is the exact same folder that is here. So if you create anything inside this folder, that will be also created in here. If you create something here, that will be also affected here. It's the same folder, you have just opened it here. Is that clear? Cool, perfect. Now then, let's go ahead. So first of all, one more thing guys, when you're working with client side JavaScript, that means browser based JavaScript, you will always need HTML with JavaScript. You cannot run JavaScript alone. Okay, because as I said guys, till 2009 JS was only inside a browser. You cannot run JS outside the browser, and to run JS inside the browser, you will always need HTML with it. Without HTML you cannot run JS inside the browser. Now there are a few ways by which you can do that, but technically when you're making a project, you cannot run JS without HTML. When you're working with client side JavaScript, or when you're working with browser based JavaScript, or when you want to perform DOM manipulation, you cannot work without HTML. After Node.js, simply anything is possible. Just JS is fine. But yeah, for now, we are focusing on this. So we also need a HTML file when we are going to write JS. So let's go and let's do that. So first of all, guys, let's simply create a simple file of HTML. Let's call it index. You can name it anything again. Let me just zoom the page for you. So index.html. Here we go. I have a simple HTML file, and let me generate the basic HTML code. For all the guys who don't know HTML, CSS at all, I would suggest you to just watch my last week's session, everyone. Please, let me just give you the hint for that, where exactly it is. So let me just open the browser. You can just go on YouTube, okay? Search for Let's Upgrade. Okay, let me just show you where you can find that out. Just go on the channel and just go into playlist. And here, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yep, here we go. See that? Bootcamp HTML and CSS. Just open this and you can get everything. All the videos are here. 5 days of proper HTML and CSS. You can get all the basics from here. Okay. So just search for it and learn it if you're new. Just after today's session, so that. So sorry, Amritansh. Actually, at the last day, it was like project or some more explanation. So I was going for project. But don't worry. If you want to know it, I'll definitely tell you what exactly is that. As you know, we are always short on time, right? Only 5 days. Okay. So let's go, guys. So now this is how a basic HTML document looks like. Let me just remove it and just put this JS introduction. And let's also run this file on the browser. So right click on it, copy path, and go in your browser. Okay, let me take a browser tab and then just paste it. That's it. A beautiful white page, but right now nothing on it. That's fine. Let's just go in our HTML and just put something in the body like an H1. Sorry, welcome to JavaScript. Save it. Let me close. Guys, I hope I can close this notepad now, right? I hope everyone is clear with the basic definition. Cool. So let me just remove it. Closed it. So now then, here we go. Now, how to start writing JS with HTML. Okay, very simple. Just go in your body tag at the end, where you end with all the HTML. At the end, always guys, at the end, and put something called as a script tag. And now this script area is actually a place where you can write JavaScript. You're not allowed to write HTML here. You can write only JavaScript. Now, there are some means by which you can write HTML there, but normally you don't have to write any HTML there. Here is this JavaScript area. Okay. So now then, let me teach you the first thing. Now, see, guys, as you know that any programming language has a lot of inbuilt things, because without inbuilt things, you won't be able to start anything. Like, for example, in C, you have a print function by default available. You don't have to create that function. In Java, you have, what do you have? System.out.println. So those things are inbuilt, right? Those things are inbuilt. That means in every programming language, there are a lot of functionalities that are inbuilt, so that you can start doing with that language, so that you can start working with that language. And after that, you start building your own stuff. Just like that, JavaScript also has a lot of things. And one of them is a lot of inbuilt objects. JS has a lot of cool inbuilt objects. And one of them is something called as document, which is a very cool object. But what I'm doing right now, it's not very cool, but it is just to show you what JS can do. So let's say I want to write something on the web page. So I can just go ahead and write document.write. This is it, how you write something in JavaScript. So we are learning, guys, how to print something using JavaScript. But this is something that we are never going to use. But it's just for introduction purpose. So document is an inbuilt object. Now, for all the people who don't know what is an object, don't worry. In some days, maybe in just 2 days, you'll understand what exactly is the object and what exactly is the function. But for now, just think of it like, okay, fine. It's something that can help us. Okay, it's something that is going to help us to print something. But in some days, you'll understand what is the object, what is the function, both. But for now, guys, document is an object and write is a function. And I can just go and write hello everyone, save it, and at the end, guys, put a semicolon. Now again, guys, in JavaScript, semicolon is not mandatory. But again, just to have a good habit, always put it, because there are a lot of different languages that you might learn where semicolon is important. So it's always a good habit to keep semicolon, because mostly all the languages have it. So I always put it. Save it and just go on your browser, and here we go. Can you guys see that? Everyone, can you see that? Hello everyone is here. Amazing, right? That's how you can write something on the web page using JavaScript. But it's a waste. We are never going to use it. And I would also not suggest you guys to use it until and unless it's very important or something that you really want to use. Okay. So why I'm telling you not to use it? Because in future, you will have a really beautiful page. Like maybe like this, maybe like this, right? In future, you might have a beautiful page like this, designed like this in HTML and CSS. So you are not going to perform document.write and put something like this in your beautiful page, right? Only printing purpose. That means you may ask now, so then if I want to print and if I don't want to distort my beautiful page, where can I do it? So now, guys, let me show you where actually you can do it. So remove this. So if you ever want to only, let's say you're not performing DOM manipulation, you only want to print something to test, where can you do it? Right click on your browser page, click on inspect. And once you click on it, it opens something called as developer tools. This area is called as developer tools. In here, if you're familiar with HTML and CSS, you might be familiar with this area, the elements area, where your DOM tree is visible to you. You can see that this is your DOM tree. When you highlight on something, it goes to proper elements. But we are not interested in this right now. What we are interested in, the second area, one of my favorite tools in this whole thing, that is console. This is the place where you can actually print something using JavaScript. And if you print something here, it will never disturb your web page. Console is like command prompt of JavaScript. Sorry, command prompt of the browser. You can print something here. If your browser has any errors, it is printed here. If your website has any issues, it is printed here. And you can also write JavaScript here and it will work. Okay. Inspect equals to DOM. No, when you inspect Battle Fox, it just shows you the DOM. It shows you what exactly is the DOM. You can see it here, right? This is your tree. So it helps you to see the tree. Okay. Inspect is not equal to DOM. When you perform inspect, you can see the DOM tree. Okay. So now, guys, this is the area where we're going to print using JavaScript. And to handle this area, JavaScript again gives you a beautiful object called as console. And understand, remember, guys, console is much more powerful than the web page area, because on the web page area is made for elements, not for printing variables. uh, it is made for data. It's not made for printing something for testing and seeing. It's not made for debugging. This area is not made for that. This is the area made for that. It's much more helpful, it's much more better than the web page if you want to perform debugging, testing, printing, checking, all that stuff. Okay. So now console is the object and it has a function called as log. You can just do hello everyone. And here we go. Without disturbing your web page at all, you have printed something and you can see it. So guys, that's what the console is. Everyone, I hope we are cleared with this as well. Now then, we know how to exactly print something. Let's talk about something more something very, very important. And not only in JavaScript, something that is very, very important in all the languages. That is how to deal with this, the most important thing in the whole world right now, I think, right? The most important thing in the whole world, that is data. how to deal with it. Don't worry, guys. I'm also going to talk about this double codes and what is the importance of that. Don't worry. Don't think that I'm ignoring that. I'm going to talk about everything. Don't worry. But first of all, let's talk about this data, the most important thing in the world. So now, guys, every language has a way of handling data because, as I said, every programming language that you have is basically made for logic and calculations, right? And logic and calculations can be performed on what? Can be performed on data only. You perform your mathematical calculations on data only. If I don't give you a number, on what you'll perform calculation? If I don't give anything to remember, what will you remember? That means the world keeps giving us data every day. Whatever we are watching, whatever we are hearing, everything is data. Right now, I'm giving you data. So just like that, your programming languages also need data to perform logics, to perform calculations, to display, to do anything. So one of the most important things to learn in programming is how to handle data. So guys, as you know that this programming language that you're writing is in a computer, and computer also has memory. Okay, so whatever data you want, that program, whatever data you put in that program is also going to be using your computer memory. Okay, so then let's see how to create a data in a program that will use your computer's memory, how to perform calculations, how to do all that stuff. Okay, everyone, so let's go. So now, guys, create data and to store data in a program, there is something that you need, and that thing is what you call as variables or variable. That is what you call as a variable. Everyone, for every new person out here who is learning programming for the first time, to store and use data in your program, this is what you need, a variable, which is nothing but a temporary, don't mind my spellings, guys, memory location. That is nothing but a temporary memory location. So variable is a thing or a place that you use to store data and use it. And variable is nothing but a guy's temporary memory location. That means as soon as you create a variable in a program to store a data, it internally creates a temporary location in your PC's memory. That's what it does. So let's see, guys, how to create a variable. That's very, very important to understand. So let's go. So guys, in JavaScript, it's very, very easy, like literally very easy to create a variable. Very simple. First of all, let me show you the syntax. You go like this. You write a data type. That means what kind of variable, what kind of data you're going to store in this variable. Then the variable identifier, or call it the variable name, and equal to some value that you're actually going to store your data. So that's how it looks like, guys. First, you need to mention the data type. That basically means what kind of data you're going to store in this. And then the variable identifier or the variable name, and equals to some value. So let me give you an example how it looks like. It looks like this. Int, which is basically a type. Guys, int is basically a type. That means you can only store integers. I hope everyone knows what exactly is an integer, right? From maths, int is nothing but mathematical data, or basically you can say some number, some proper number. Int, and you can give any variable name, anything that you like. So I'm going to call it, let's say, num equals 21. As soon as you do this, internally in your PC, a memory location is registered for the name num. That location that is registered, that is what is called as a variable. As I said, guys, temporary memory location is what you call as a variable. So num, for this name of variable or for this identifier, a memory location is registered which is storing 21 for you. But guys, it is not like that in JavaScript. In JavaScript, you don't have types because JavaScript is also considered as a loosely typed language. JavaScript is also considered as a loosely typed language. That means JavaScript doesn't force you to think about types. JavaScript says, I will handle it for you. You don't have to worry about types. You just worry about data. I will handle the types for you. But every other language doesn't do this. Like C and C++, they tell you that no, mention proper type. That then only basically I'll understand what kind of data you're storing. But JavaScript says no, just create a variable, store any data. I will manage the type for you. That's where JavaScript becomes really good. Now, that's also a problem, but that's also a really cool thing that you don't have to worry about types as a coder. So what you need to mention is just a keyword called as let. Then you want to create a variable, and then simply go ahead and type any variable name and then store any kind of data in that. And now guys, you have created a variable in JavaScript, okay, which is storing a value of 23. So everyone, are we cleared, guys? Please tell me, are we clear till now? I didn't ask this question in the last 10 minutes because of the concept, but everyone, please tell me, are we cleared, guys? Everyone, all sorted? That's how you create a variable. Now remember guys, whenever you create a variable, never start a variable name with a number. Never. You can see the error coming up. Never start a variable name with a number, and never give a space in variable name. Never give a space. If it's a single name, it should be a single word. If you want some separation, underscore. Is that cleared? Okay. But never give a space and never start it with a number. In between, you can put a number. At the end, you can put a number, but not in the start. So these are some naming conventions, guys. Never start with a number, never give a space in between them. That's it. So like this. Okay, everyone. That's it. Don't worry, Ankit. I'll tell you the difference between let, var, and const. Don't worry. But for that, we also have to have some more knowledge of JavaScript to understand what exactly is the difference between let, var, and const. Don't worry. I'll give you the difference. But for that, we need to learn few more things. So guys, now we have a variable called num. It is holding a data of 23. But now how to use it? How to print it if I want? How to print it, right? So let's do that. To print a variable, again, guys, you can simply use your console.log. But remember, guys, never put a variable in double quotes. Double quotes is only for hard-coded string. Double quotes is only for hard-coded string. That means something that you would like to print exactly like you've written, like this. Hi. See that, everyone? Hi. Whatever you put in double quotes, that basically means it's hard coded. It's just going to be printed like what you've written. So if you're ever printing a variable, never put it in double quotes. Do it like this. Just normal. 23. Because if you see, if you put it in double quotes, it considers that you just want to print something called as num. See? So it's not printing a variable, it's just printing a hard coded string. That's why no double quotes. But then you may ask, sir, then what if I want to print something like this? The number is 23. What if I want to print some string and variable together like this? The number is 23. For all the people asking me how to perform commenting, the shortcut is control slash, guys. So just select or just be on that line what you want to comment and just press control slash. And to again uncomment, it's again control slash. Okay, so comment control slash. That's it. Now, guys, how to do that? How to do something like this? So very easy, because first of all, see, guys, this is hard-coded string and this is a variable's value which may change. So what can I do? So guys, it's very simple. First of all, write whatever you want to write in double quotes. So I want to write the number is, and then you also want to write variables, but you cannot write it like this. First of all, you cannot write your variable inside double quotes. Second, you cannot directly put them like this. They are never going to join each other. So that is why you have to put something called as a plus in between, which acts as a concatenation operator or a joining operator, which joins a variable and a string together. That's it. That plus is not addition, guys. It's joining them together. It's joining them together. So that is why it is called as a concatenation. Concat means joining, sticking something together. That's what concatenation means in programming. Now you can see, guys, the number is 23. And now if my value changes like to 56, number is 56. So this value is changing and this is hard coded. But if I also want to create one more variable, let's create that. Let's call it first name equals, let me write my name, Saurabh. Now see, guys, this was a number. Number, you never put it in double quotes. If you want to put a string, you have to put it in double quotes. Saurabh is a string, that's why I put it in double quotes. 56 is a number. You never put it in double quotes. Never. Is that cleared? Hima, if I put a comma, Himal, if I put a comma, it will not be concatenation then. They are not joined together. They are two different things. They might be getting printed in one line, but they are not a single data anymore. Okay. So guys, num is holding a number. You can see when I hover on num, it tells me the type of num is number. And when I hover on first name, it tells me the type of first name is string. Yes, Manish, single quotes is also allowed. Single quote, double quote, both are allowed for string in JavaScript. See that, guys? When I hover on num, it tells me that num's type is number and first name's type is string. So it depends on. So basically, that means yes, JavaScript is a loosely typed language. You're not defining any type, but when you put the data in a variable, internally JavaScript decides the type. See that? First name is string, num is number, JS is deciding type. That's why it's a loosely typed language. Clear? So now then, guys, what if I also want to print something like this? The number is 23 and the name is Saurabh. Something like this. What can I do? That means after the number, I also want string again. So again, guys, it's always basic understanding that string will be always in double quotes, variable will be normally, and then again, if you want string after variable, again put plus. And again, let's go ahead and write and the name is, and again, if you want variable, again plus. That means string, variable, string, variable, string, variable, variable, string, variable, string, doesn't matter. It's always a plus between them. No matter string is at this side or that side, it's always a plus between them. So plus name. Now you will see this statement, this exact statement on the browser. See that, guys? Number is 56. Oh, wait. The variable name is first name, not name. So sorry. So the number is 56 and the name is Saurabh. But this approach becomes very bad. This way of concatenation becomes very bad when you're working with multiple lines. This particular way of attaching variables and string becomes very bad when you're working with multiple lines. That's a really big problem. So in 2015, JavaScript introduced one more way of concatenating variables and string, which is much more better than this. So let me teach you that as well. That technique is called as templating. And that's how it works, guys. See, console.log. So now they say that instead of using double quotes or single quotes, use something called as a backtick. Now, guys, backtick is just above your tab or just before your one key and just below your escape in your keyboard. I'm just telling you. This is how it looks like, backtick. So instead of using double quotes, use this. And now you can write your string. The name is. And the best part is, unlike double quotes, it allows you to write variable inside the backticks. But for understanding that that thing is a variable, it tells you just put dollar curly braces and then write your variable. That's it. So that I can understand that it's a variable. Because if you write it like this, I will never understand it's a variable. So just for that, please put dollar curly braces. And then and the name is again dollar curly braces. So wherever you have variable, dollar curly braces. And now it can also be put in multiple lines, 10 lines, 20 lines, 1,000 lines, doesn't matter. No need to perform plus, double quotes, plus, open, close. No. Single backtick open, single backtick close, n number of variables in between them. Just don't forget to put dollar curly braces. And it is the exact same thing. See that? The name, sorry, the number, right? The number is 56 and the name is Saurabh. Is it clear, guys? I hope it's cleared, everyone. I really, really hope it's cleared. So that is one more way of printing strings with variables in JavaScript. And as I said, guys, JavaScript is loosely typed. Focus here. Num is a number because I'm passing 56 initially. But in future, if I want, I can just go and change the value of num to any string. Like let's say JS. Now see, initially it was number, but after see it's still showing me number. But actually, if I print it, you'll see instead of printing 56, it will print JS. See that? Is that clear, everyone? That means you can change the value of the variable with any type at any point of time in JavaScript. That's why it is called as a loosely typed language. No other language will allow to store string in a number type variable. In C, if you create an int variable, you cannot store string in that. But you can see, initially I store 56, but after some time I'm storing a string. After some time I can store a boolean. After some time I can store a float. I can store anything. So that's what JS allows. And that's why it is called as a loosely typed language. Okay, everyone. And now for the last thing today, let me just tell you about the const as well. So guys, const is just like let, but the difference is when you create a variable using const keyword, that variable becomes a constant. It's not a variable anymore. It's a constant. That means, let me create num2 equals 34. Okay, let me show you. Let me print this variable console.log num2. Now see everyone, focus. I can print it. Amazing. But what if I try to change it after some time? Let's say to 67. I will see it's error. Assignment to a constant variable. That means once you give a value to a constant variable, you cannot change the value. That's what a const means. So that's the difference between let and const. Don't worry about var. For that, you need to learn few more things so that I can explain you what is the difference between let and var. But guys, that's how it works. Okay, everyone. So guys, are we cleared? Everyone, are we cleared with all the things that we have learned today? So today we talked about what exactly is JavaScript, what exactly it is, how it is made, like who made it and how it works, initially why it was made, what is the new things and all that stuff. Right? Then we saw how to start with JavaScript. We saw area where we can print stuff. Right? We understood about how to use console.log, how to perform string and variable joining, and how to create variables, and what is let and what is const. Is that clear, everyone? Guys? Okay, now let me just solve few doubts here. Is it compulsory to put semicolon in JavaScript? No, Omkar. No, it's not compulsory. If I don't put it, it will still work. I find it's error right now, but yes, it will still work if I don't put it. So it's not at all mandatory. This whole thing is what we call as templating, Manish. This thing is called as interpolation, where you insert a variable inside a string. That's what you call as a string interpolation. Sometimes it's also called as an expression, but it is what you call as interpolation when you put some variable inside a string via some method. And this whole thing is what you call as string templating. Is that clear, everyone? And someone is asking about what is the difference between copy path and copy relative path. Let me tell you. See, I'll do both for you. If I do copy path, see what it gives me. It gives me the absolute path, the whole path from the drive, C drive, users, admin, desktop, everything. But if I copy the relative path of it, it only gives me the path from where I'm currently to that file. For example, let's say I create one more file or I create a folder in here like demo. And inside that I create a file hello.txt. Now see, I'm inside HTML and I copy the relative path of that. See it what it gives me. It gives me the distance between my current file to that file. So it's telling me that it is inside demo folder hello.txt. That means from where you are, you can reach there by performing this. This is what you call as absolute path from the scratch where it is starting from the drive. This is what you call as relative path. That means from wherever I am, my present working file, from that file, how can I reach there? What is the path? So if you're in index.html, to reach to hello.txt, you have to go with demo/hello.txt. That's what you call as a relative path. So from wherever you are till the file that you want to reach, it's called as relative path. And no matter from wherever you are, if you start from the basic scratch from which drive the file is in, that's what you call as absolute path. Okay, so this is absolute path and this is relative path. Is that clear, everyone? So what is hoisting? Don't worry, I'll tell you what is hoisting tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll discuss about hoisting. We'll discuss about let and var tomorrow. We have a lot of things to discuss tomorrow. Don't worry. Okay. So guys, tomorrow's topic is hoisting. Tomorrow's topic is difference between let and var. Tomorrow's topic is conditions and loops. So these are tomorrow's topics. So I hope I'll see all of you tomorrow as well. Right? So guys, please fill your attendance so that you guys can get the certificate. And if you're interested, you can also join our full stack courses. And as I said, guys, if you use the coupon code SG10, you will on the spot get a 10% discount. Okay. So if you want to buy the course, if you just go ahead and check out the course, see if the like the content and everything. And if you're interested, don't forget to use the code SG10. You'll on the spot get a 10% discount, which is actually a lot of what do you say money to get. Okay. So everyone, if you're interested, you can do that. Otherwise, you can keep enjoying the essentials, because after this, we're also coming with React, and then after that, Node.js. So a lot of things. Okay. So actually, no notes for today because these are the only things we learned. But from tomorrow, I'll be sharing all the files to you guys. So if you have not registered, please register for the course. Yes, class will be daily exactly at 8 p.m. So guys, I really hope that you guys understood everything today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the session. I know that there was a not lot of like amazing things going on, but we learned all the basics. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the session. Please let me know in the chat, and tomorrow I'll meet you again. And I know there are a lot of people who are from the previous JS Essential, so you might get a little bored, but don't worry, from third day you will start enjoying when we start with some new functionalities and a new project. Okay, and for all the new people, if you don't know HTML and CSS, please go and just watch my previous essentials as I just took in the last week. Please just go and watch it again so that you can gain the knowledge of HTML and CSS. Okay, everyone. What are the chances of getting a job after a 6 months course? I think it's 100% mostly. Yes. I am not going to say that, okay, I provide guarantee, but if you have that much knowledge, definitely anyone can pick you. I can say that at least. If you have that much knowledge, if you can build a Netflix or Instagram at any point of time, I don't think, I think basically you deserve any job in this world. So yeah, mostly yeah, chances are like up there. Okay, everyone. So please, guys, if you want to fill your attendance and everything, and if you want to see the assignments and anything, just go to that one link in the description. Just go there, and please, before going, like the video so that it can reach to the maximum people. Okay, please like it so that it can reach, guys, so that anyone can learn. And please also tell all the other people in your family, in your friends, if they want to learn JavaScript as well. Just share it so that they can also learn. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of you tomorrow exactly at 8. Bye bye. Have a great night. Have good food. Enjoy your night. Bye bye, everyone.